Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Kylie Watson, and I'm here with your boy Lex. You know what I'm saying?
Leg up.
You know what I'm saying? And we two halves, the whole of Ignorant Genius. You know, today we gonna get kind of ignorant. I don't know. We might just be intelligent today. We might just be the geniuses that you're looking for. So, just tune in. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button if y'all feeling us. If y'all got any interest in what we got going on, man.
Notifications.
That button, hit that button. Check us out. Biggest thing we talking about today is we talking about relationships, relationship shit, double standards, shit like that. We trying to figure out. We want to have a conversation. We want y'all to tune in and tell us how y'all feel as well. So, without further ado, let's get it shaking, baby.
I'm just doing sound effects, y'all don't mind me.
So, I was looking at a few things. Talking about double standards. You know, I feel like personally, I've been in a few situations where double standards were a thing. Hold on, let me cheat real quick.
Double standards are a thing.
Like double standards are a thing. Like, do you feel like women have a lot of double standards, or do men have a lot of double standards in relationships, or is it both?
Vice versa for both.
Both.
Makes
Okay.
like you really look at it.
So what do you think? Excuse me. What do you think is a big double standard? Like for you, what's that double standard? When you think about double standards, or you're bringing this topic up, what's that double standard that would get you started on that conversation?
Like a big double standard for both men and women. The kids situation. But this one's for the women.
All right, so women, the double standard for like, because I mean, you said
It's
the
having
kids
a
situation,
kid. Right,
having
so-
kids.
So me, all right, let me go ahead and go into detail on this. So just from my experience, just having the kid, like women do a lot. Like, you know, like my son's mother does a lot. Like
Right.
I don't, you know, I think she's a great mother.
You're trying to do it without discredit. You're trying to say this without being
Yes.
discredited.
Like I don't want to discredit her like in any type of form, which way, and you know what I'm saying. Like she's a great mother. My thing is just a lot of, like, for instance, you know how hard it is for a man to go and get half of the help he needs than it is for a woman, a single mother. It's harder for a single father to get that than it is for a single mother.
I agree.
You get what I'm saying? It's like it's put to where, oh, this man needs to be able to do this, and that. He needs to bring in the money. He needs to be able to take care of everything. He needs to pay all the bills. But then when that's not the case, oh, he's a piece of shit.
I feel like I'm with you on that. I just feel like it might be a little bit of a separate
Yeah, I think it's a generation thing.
a generational thing. How do you explain that?
Alright, so like I look at it like you got this generation of women right now, right? They want a man to do all this shit that a man is supposed to do.
Yeah.
That a husband is supposed to do.
Yeah.
But they don't want to do what a wife is supposed to do.
Mm.
You feel me?
Mm.
Like, I think that's the whole downfall to woman empowerment. Because now you got the same woman that's like, oh, I'm powerful, I'm a woman, I'm this and that. But yet you still want your man to do all the shit that a normal woman isn't doing. Well, I won't say normal, but I would say in that generation of a woman that will cook and clean and all that.
So you want so women so for me, I don't really personally, being honest.
And it might not even be all of them, but I look at it like this.
It's
I feel
definitely
like
not all. We
women
know that. We
now
can't say that.
know they got the power.
Yeah.
And they use that shit to an extent, but then get mad when the nigga when a dude goes and does some grimy shit, or you get what I'm saying? Like, you want to be a wife, but then not try to shit on Cardi or any of them. But like you said, you put out the song. I don't cook, I don't clean. Guess how I got that ring? So now we got a whole generation of women that think, oh, if I give this man a piece of pussy, he has to take care of me.
That's all he need, and that's gonna be everything.
Yeah, and that's the downfall, and that's not the case. And then those are the same women like, oh, every guy I come across is a piece of shit. Well, you come across the guys that all they need is a piece of pussy, and they'll simple on
you. You displaying that energy.
Yeah.
Right. So I feel like even that to that notion, that's it's a double standard both ways.
It's like if a man was like that, oh, he's not shit, he's dirty, he's a pig. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but all right, so just like you said, like if a man were to do that, oh, he's dirty, he's a pig, he's this, he's that, right? But then when you think about it, like there's a lot of men like that.
Yeah.
And they don't get described as that, and they do, they do, what you're describing or what you're explaining. I say that because, that I feel like, men and women do a lot of things where they add, we ask like, oh, if you're a woman and you need to do this and you need to do that, and then a woman is like, oh, if you're a man and you want to be with me, you need to do this and you need to do that, and there's a lot of double standards on both sides of things that just really could be a discussion a lot of times, and they don't end up being a discussion because of the closed-mindedness of both sides. There's a lot of shit that, there's arguments that women have. I just had a crazy discussion with one earlier, about how men assume this and men assume that about women, and it's like, that's what you're saying, we assume. We don't all assume that, but I do see where, so it'd be a hard line for me.
What you mean by assume?
She was being very bland, but she was saying like, we assume a lot of things about women that aren't quote unquote accurate. Let me so
because like the only thing I could think of, don't mean to cut you off, is like women acting like sluts and then get mad when men treat them like that.
See, and that's another thing
like,
too.
Oh, just because I'm acting like that or I'm dressed like this doesn't mean it, but you're acting like it. You're putting out how you want to be presented. So you're going to get treated how you're presenting yourself. Don't get mad because, like, I'll be honest, if I'm in the club, my nigga, and this bitch is damn near half naked in the club.
You grabbing the ass?
Nah, not
right,
disrespectful.
Right. I just had to ask.
But I'm not gonna treat you with the I'm not gonna be on no assault shit. But at the same time, don't come around me trying to get me to treat you like a queen, and you out in these streets.
And everybody can see your butt out here.
Exactly. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like that's what I felt like you was probably getting at.
But. Not necessarily because like so I don't really have the slut conversation or the thought conversation because like I said, I really don't judge anybody for the shit that they do. People gonna do what they do. It is what it is. I can't judge you for being that person that you are. But what it was actually was basically like women would say like we block people. You know what I'm saying? Like men blocking people is feminine or that's sassy, and and I was like, women, when you think about it, this is the double standard that I have an issue with. Women, a narrative will get made about men. Oh, we're sassy for doing this. We're sassy for doing that. But it's like, or we're acting like women for doing this. Is like a lot of the stuff that y'all saying that we might be acting like women on. Women don't have to do. For instance, like not for nothing. I can't say I would be ignorant to say that a woman is not getting 28 calls by some man in the world. Some man is calling a woman 28 times. But if we're talking about on a regular basis, how many men can say a woman called them 28 times? You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it's more men saying that than not. And it's not. Is it not okay to block that? At what point are you being a female when you block a fucking phone number? When the person is beyond toxic,
blowing your shit up, yeah,
right?
Non-stop.
If you can't operate your phone, these are like the conversations I have. Like that's sassy if somebody were to do that. But if you're fucking up my way of business, I can't have you calling my phone anymore.
Fucking up my mindset,
my mental,
you off,
right?
Any which way I can. There's no being feminine or nothing about that. Like,
right.
You want me to get gangster, pull up on your crib and start fighting you?
Right.
Is that what it is?
Right.
Like,
right.
And see, that's where it brings it to the next conversation. Women talk about they want a man that expresses himself, that's able to show his softer side.
But then
you do that, and then they look at you like, oh, you soft.
You say, yeah, right.
Like, why the fuck I want to fuck with you if you not manly? You know what I'm saying? And then they're like, oh, why men don't open up? Because of that reason.
Right.
You sit there and say you want a man to do that, and then when the man does that, it turns you off completely because you turn your eye to the next motherfucker that's all big, bad, and tough and won't fucking open up with. And then it's our problem.
And then it's toxic energy.
What I started to learn is I've come across a lot of females that it's not even the fact that we're soft or nothing. They just like to fix a motherfucker. And there's two outcomes, ready? And the outcome never is they're with them at the end. The outcome is the person is so fucked up that they can't fix, or they actually get through the person, and then it's like, oh, now you soft as fuck now. You know what I'm saying? And then they're not with them.
And these are the women, these are the lot of women that you're coming across, right?
Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you can't. It comes back down to don't expect to be treated like a queen if you don't act like one. Don't expect to be treated like a queen if you can't treat me like a queen. I mean a king, no matter what.
Right. So and that's the biggest thing. Like, women do want a man who's gonna take care of them. A man's gonna do this, who's gonna do that. Some don't want that.
And I'm not against that.
You know, some don't want that. And you know, I'm not against either or. You know, it's a two-way street for me always. No matter how you want to push and pull it, like, you're not gonna keep no man forever. You're not doing something to take care of him. At the end of the day, women, ladies, that's just a tip for y'all. If y'all think that y'all gonna keep a man,
takes more
and
than a piece ass
and you know what kills me? Another thing,
and some good head game.
people say something about a catch. Oh, this person's a catch. That person's a catch. I'm a catch too, bro. Everybody's a catch in this world. If you are not
someone.
right, if you are not accepting the fact that the relationship you're in, we are both mutually catches to each other, you shouldn't be in that situation. Why does the women have to feel like, oh, I'm the, and then if let's take it deeper than you just being the catch, right? You're a catch to a man, right? You're the catch, quote unquote. All right. A catch still needs to have, you know what I'm saying? At the end, if you're something that we need to be fighting for, at the end of the day, why you? That's cool, but you still are. It doesn't defeat the fact that as a with the woman, as a man, like you still want to. You're still gonna have to do something even when you're the catch. So that's when you have to turn around and realize, like, wait a minute, he's a catch too. That's why I chose him. I chose him because he chose me. I'm dealing with him. How do you deal with the person and just knowing that you are the only part of the relationship, and you are your choice, and this is just it, is why we're together. Don't get me wrong, you're supposed to feel like you have a choice.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be in a relationship based on choice and not by force, not a necessity. So yeah, like you said, back to the ignorance that you was saying, like, it ain't about just the pussy, it ain't about just the head, it ain't just about the ass and the sex that you can give me. That's everywhere, okay? That's everywhere.
Piece of ass is everywhere. And it's not hard to get in this generation.
Right, and to say, especially because people think that's a, I mean, when I was younger, I'm not gonna lie, I felt like, I know you felt like this at one point, like, I'm not fuck the shit out of that girl. She can change her life, you know. And it's you know, but like, what happens when that's all you got? And that's why I look at certain people our age, and I'm like, men our age, and I'm just like, bro, like, this is all you can talk about with the female. Like, there's people that probably got that and then some, you know. Yep. So when you're sitting here happy and confident and cocky about what you can do in the bed, that's cool. What bitches you fucked and how good you fucked them, that's cool. But at the end of the day,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, though, you want that person. You
right.
want to have that someone that's gonna be there and shit. But you just want to make sure it's the right one. That's how I felt now.
Right.
And even then, like, matter of fact, I was kicking it with cause you know you go through shit. Like, everybody say I'm bugging, right? You know I make jokes, but after living with women, I don't.
You don't want to
like,
live with
I wouldn't mind being in a relationship, but I don't want to live with her.
You don't want to live with a woman to start off. I feel that.
And it's not because I'm.
Because I mean, if you get married, you probably are.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying. But you want to like build that. You want to grow into that.
Right.
Like, I done seen so many people that just, and even then, even before, just being in that situation, like living with my son's mother, and it's like, I don't want to deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the days where you think everything's perfectly normal, bro. Come home after a long day of work. First thing she do, bitch.
That's another thing about toxic energy and the energy of, and it's like if we just don't fuck with each other and while we're in this state or we together we aggressive toward each other, there's no need of us even trying to do that. I'm not gonna be in no situation where we're consistently where we just not meshing. I'm not coming in. I'm not trying to beef over no shit as soon as I walk in the house. I'm not
dumb shit.
Right. I'm not trying to be mad about this and that. Like my space got to be. I don't know about. I can't speak on everybody else's life, but coming from a man of color, men of color, we just like women of color. They dealing with a lot of shit. So when you come home, you do not want to come home to the bullshit. You want to come home to somebody who's trying to free your mind of this matrix that you just released yourself from. So. Yeah, that's the biggest part about it. Men need to understand that too. Men need to understand, like, you can't be having your woman mind going all over the place either, because these are big double standards. Men don't want a woman that's stressing them out, but then you stressing her out every night when you go into the club trying to get out. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's a two-way street. That's what I think that's what the name of this episode need to be. It's called it's a two-way street. God damn it.
Hell yeah. You gonna get to the dead end once in a while, but you better put that bitch in reverse. That don't make any sense.
It didn't. It wasn't a great analogy, but I get what you're saying. All right, so yeah, one, you said something about space. Okay, I mean, you said something about just coming home and really walking the groove. I put that to space. I'm gonna just call that space. Excuse me. How do you feel about space? And like you said, living in your relationship, to start off, you don't want to live with your girl for a while. How long would you not want to live with your girl? That's the first question I'm gonna start with. When is a good time to move in with your significant other?
To move in.
We getting this from this is a father.
Move in.
A single father. Yeah.
Move in. After
Dope
like a year.
So after a year of rocking with a girl, you'll be comfortable moving in where. So I'm gonna ask you. This is another question, but this is a question.
But no, I'm saying a year's a good time.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Now, would I say comfortable? No. Hell no. Cause it could probably be before it, could be after it. I feel like it all depends after that 6 month point. Because usually after like 6 months.
You took me way off. I didn't even expect you to go to this point.
Oh, not yet, but not like, it goes like I say going into 6 months. Because at that 6 month point, more or less, y'all already got shit in each other's cribs. Facts. You get what I'm saying? Facts. And y'all done probably spent a few nights over each other's crib.
Right.
And I feel like within the next 6 months, that'll show you, because you're gonna move in after like a year, but you want to see where you stand, or like how I would do it. Put your toes in the water, sit there, and within those 6 months, spend like a few nights over.
Okay, right.
Not just one night.
Nah, you can't.
But
do
a
one
few
night
nights.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And vice versa.
I feel that
because, like I said, anybody could do anything in one day, in one night. Oh shit, my man's coming over. Let me clean up real quick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's why I say shit like that, because then you see each other's habits and shit like that, and you don't have to be like, oh, I don't want to be with you. But 9 times out of 10, when you see someone's habits and how they are, how they live, and you actually get to know that, that usually changes your mind. It either changes your mind for the better or the worse.
Right. You're gonna find out at that point.
Yeah.
What you're working with.
Yeah. So that's why I say like a year is good.
So obviously, sex before marriage is out. That's not the question I was gonna ask, but that's obviously not.
Yeah.
A thing for you.
Definitely.
It's not a thing for me, because I gotta know. I don't know about this. We're not even gonna take it there.
We are going to bedrock.
Right. We gotta know what's up.
Yeah. And that, to be honest, I don't even.
I need you to know what's up.
I won't say woman. I don't care, because you could always teach when it comes to that. I feel like.
Yeah, no, you can definitely teach.
But at the same time, it's still not like, oh, I don't, like, nah. Like, I'm not off of that, oh, I'm celibate and I'm not fucking no one until I'm married. Like, yo, shorty, we've been together for a year and we live together.
You might as well pack it up. As soon as you tell me that, I'm not even dealing with you.
Yeah.
And that's I respect it. It's not that I don't respect
It's like,
it.
that's
It's
what I'm
just,
saying. Like, I could
I
wait.
respect
Like,
it
if
that
I'm really
much
feeling
that I'll,
you, if
you know,
I'm really feeling, it's
stay
like
back.
where it comes back to how you present yourself. You know what I'm saying? How I get to know you, how you.
Okay, so what's stopping you? This is another question. It's for you. A specific question for
You
Lex.
put me on blast
Yeah,
today.
right now.
All right.
So
You're an asshole.
what's stopping you from taking women serious at this point in your life?
Nothing.
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 It's not you. It's not. I'm not saying that it is you or anything like that. I just want to clarify.
Possibly me.
Okay.
Possibly
see,
me.
You see how you say stuff like that, and
Yeah,
it
no.
exposes
No, yeah,
real
possibly
answers.
me. Possibly me.
And
I would say a lot of it is me. Maybe not.
It's a lot of times it's always us. Okay.
But I know a lot of it is me, and it's not for the reasons people might think it.
You know the big issue about it being us.
I don't want to deal with it.
No, that too. But it's also the fact that we know it's fucking us. We know it's us. We know we're fucking up. We know we're not right for this shit, and we fuck with a girl so much that we're like, you know what? Sometimes we're like, yeah, you're a great person. I'm gonna try this, and you're just like, no, no. So yeah, now I feel you on that.
Like yeah, I think that might be how it is.
Right. It's definitely you though.
Because I know that because like not too long ago.
Knowing you from my perspective right now at this point is definitely you.
No, it is not, because not too long ago,
Mm-hmm.
like I was fucking with this one shorty, and it was nothing like, for me at least, it was nothing serious.
Right.
But she was, and I know she was, because I come pick her up or whatever, and she'll start talking about shit, and then after we fuck, she was like,
She was
oh,
trying to
so
borrow
what
your
are
shoes
we?
and shit.
Yeah, like, so, like, I'm like, nah, like, I had to keep, like, you know, reassuring to her, like, yo, this ain't nothing like that.
Right.
It's
like
like,
nothing serious.
yeah, like, nah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hit you up, you want to have fun, I want to have fun, we go eat something real
Women
quick,
don't.
and-
They don't want. That's not what they mean by wanting to have fun.
But that's what the fuck I mean.
That's
So
what you
I'm
mean.
sorry, but you know what the deal is if it happened multiple times already.
If you drive, I feel like.
And I spoke on it, but listen, let me speak.
Go ahead.
So I spoke on it like, yo, we're just friends. We're friends with benefits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you want to get your rocks off, you know who to hit up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Just
so
for a
you
simple-
clarified. Okay.
Yeah, just for a
It
simple
was
fact,
put
like,
on the
yo,
table because I don't want you to be confused. I need to know.
But
Let's go.
even after I said it, she would
Still keep trying to push the narrative.
like, oh, what are we? I told you what we are. We nothing like do I
We ain't
call you
nothing
in the
like that.
morning? Do I text you, hey, good morning? Do I sit here and have conversations with you at all during the day? Only time I hit and it sounds like a dickhead thing, but after I spoke on it, and you see, the only time I hit you up is when I want to get my shit off.
Okay, so, all right, so she dubbed you, right? If she would have were to dub you after that, like, nah, not fucking with it, right? Here we are, obviously. Here we are today because that's what happened. But now, like,
Oh yeah, she finally was like, man, fuck that nigga.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
excuse me. Yeah. So she dubbed when the situation gets dubbed, right? Do you like? I'm trying to get my rocks off. You still rocking? Like, you still pushing that narrative, or do you leave her alone?
Oh no, leave her alone.
Okay.
Nah, cause you know what I'm saying, like, cause there's some dudes that'll keep trying.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Nah, I leave it alone. Like, cause you know, like, don't get me wrong. Like, she'll hit me up once in a while, like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, hey, I'm good. You know. But I'm not trying to push up on and be like,
Yeah,
oh,
right.
what you do? Like, nah. Because if she wanted to.
I don't want you to get confused, baby girl.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if she wanted to, she would say something. You feel me?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I feel that. Try to
or
keep
she'll
it.
be like, oh, let's meet up and chill. And then if we meet up and chill, then I'll try to boom, see, I get back up in the paint. If not, then, hey, I keep it pushing. If so, then.
Excuse me. I feel like women are snipers. They don't really say much. They just give you certain signs that they trying to fuck.
Yeah.
So
And once you get that hit up after not being hit up for like
Right.
2 months, then
you already know what's up.
So it's like, oh, she ain't fucking with nobody, and she trying to get her rocks off. So unless, no.
See, so for me, like, I'm not. I'm not ever pushing that narrative ever. The narrative gets pushed on me 9 times out of 10 because I don't really. I feel like less is obviously more, you know, because I just consistently do myself. And like you said, in situations where you're dealing with a girl in well, you like you said, your last situation wasn't. You weren't trying to. You clarified that it wasn't serious. It wasn't nothing like that. You weren't, you know what I'm saying, up for that. But you know, in situations where that's what I'm really asking. Like, what is that scenario for you?
What scenario? Like when it is for me?
Yeah.
Like when it is that situation?
How would you even know?
That's where I feel like my heart knows.
Your heart knows.
Well, I won't say my heart, but it's just something about something where
I feel like you got a nice spot.
It's like once I meet someone.
He's so cold. He's so cold.
No, I feel like, oh, he's stupid as fuck. I feel like it just happens. Cause there's some that, you know, where it just happens.
Right.
Where it was like an instant. But I felt like, you know what? I would be honest with this one. Most of the ones that I tend to actually have feelings for, like my son's mother, my ex, the one after her. And then pretty much that's it. Because I don't consider those other ones anything back then.
I feel like
we were all friends first.
I'm not gonna speak on my situation, but what I will say is that I feel like you are you the women that you were sliding on. Now I'm not talking about your baby mom. She seems like a great woman, okay, but they might have been a little toxic. Might have beat you up a little bit. Not put hands on you physically, but like, you know, beat you up.
Who? The women that I was down with?
Yeah.
I guess you could say something about the crazy ass Latina women, but
this guy's a nice guy, so
no, but that's what I'm saying. Nah, yeah, you're right, cause they fucking crazy as shit. But that shit was
for him to be on icebox mode like that should let you know, like, you know, as a man, it's.
Nah, I'm open. I'm open to love. I'm open to relationships. I just gotta. You know, when the right one comes, the right one comes.
That's not what his tweets say. He be talking big shit.
Cause that bitch got me tight.
Nah, I missed it. I don't even know. Every time I check like social media, I'll see social media and I see Lex on some shit saying some wild shit. Like, I'm not even gonna try to repeat some of the shit that he's saying.
But that's another thing though. Speaking, ooh, thank God, cause I know what he talking about. Cause I posted some shit the other day, y'all, and yeah, okay, so.
Yeah, what was it? Explain it to me because I don't know.
All right, so basically,
I just seen some shit. I was like, he's talking
shit.
The
one before. I don't want to name drop her.
Okay.
But the one before.
Yeah.
The one that I fell for.
Hold on. Can you run this back? Turn both of our mics down.
Both of our mics down?
Yeah, turn your mic down too.
I got to stretch. He said, fuck you. Your mic should be good. That's because we all up in it.
Yeah, but nah, what I'm saying
is,
there we go. Your mic is shaking because my mic is shaking. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, the one that I would say kind of hurt me. Finally get over them. You know, took about a year. But got through it. Was able to find myself. You know, sometimes go into it. And this bitch just started hitting me up out of nowhere.
Talking about what? Trying to get shit right? Trying to figure shit out?
And I'm like, nah, bitch.
And she hurt you, right?
Go the other way.
I'm toxic. I might be like, let me smack one more time and I'm out. Never speak to you again.
I can't do it, bro.
Never speak to you again.
I can't. See, with that's what I'm saying. It's certain ones. With that situation, it's just not happening. Like, I'm not just smacking that shit and keeping it pushing.
I feel in my certain situations because in certain situations I'm not doing that.
I can't. So, just stay the fuck away from me.
So,
stop hitting my phone.
You know, the biggest thing about serious relationships that kills me is how people will talk about bartering for sex. Like, I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not. our relationship we shouldn't have to be discussing or explaining. I do not want to get in a relationship. I do not want us to be to that point where we have to barter fucking sex. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
What you mean?
Like,
No, I know what you mean.
like I did the dishes today, babe. Like, let me I cleaned the house today. I
feel
should
like
get
it
some
just
pussy.
needs to be like intimate to me. 'Cause that's
Let me get some pussy, babe. I washed the dishes.
that, and to me, like,
Let me
you-
wash that ass on the
you
dishes
doing
because I
that-
washed the
so
pussy.
Now you see how you saying that?
Yeah.
So now look at it like this: you just fucking some random bitch on the street and just getting some ass. So now you're gonna barter with your wife, where y'all should have this intimacy where when y'all get into it, y'all should get into it.
Right.
Instead of saying, "Oh, I'll do the dishes, let me get some ass." For that, don't do the dishes. Take your ass out there and go find some dumb bitch that's gonna give it up for nothing.
Okay.
No, but
Huh?
it
Oh,
shouldn't.
my bad.
No, I'm agreeing.
It should.
I'm
Right.
agreeing
Right.
with
No.
you.
No. No. No.
So
No.
now what I'm basically saying is that's meaningless sex.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to boil down to, and it shouldn't be that. And
Hey, we
once
should
you're,
never-
I feel like if your sex become meaningless, if you can't spice it up to where y'all want each other again, I don't know.
First and foremost, like, I feel like, just like you said, it's meaningless sex. If I have to barter for that, like, I'm gonna do that. I was gonna clean all of this and do all of this anyway. So why I gotta do some extra shit? You know, when we already supposed to be enjoying ourselves. If we not enjoying ourselves, that's the problem. And that's the biggest thing with any relationship. You shouldn't even be fucking with it. So
you feel like sex is a major thing in a
nah,
relationship?
no. I feel like it's not a major thing, but it shouldn't be a major thing for us to just have sex.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense.
Since you put it like that.
Like I said,
Yeah.
I agree with you. Yeah.
Because why like, don't we enjoy each other? Like, I'm just like you shouldn't have to barter for sex. Like, I'm not gonna make you barter for it.
Word.
When you ask for it, it's like that's just what it is. So if I ask for it, it should be what it is. But I don't even want to ask for it. We should be romanticizing so much that we accidentally, because we enjoy each other so much, that's just how we roll.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the biggest thing. Like, if that's not how we rolling, then wait a minute, that's big. It's not a big thing about sex, but when you think about it, like, even if we've been with each other for 3, 4, 5 years, like, we should still be coming home. And if our relationship isn't like that, we not doing it right. When I fucking make an investment on a computer, you should be turned on. Just like when she do some stupid shit, you should be turned on by her. Like, it's just some dumb shit. Oh, you cut them fucking, look how you cut them green peppers, babe. I'ma fuck this shit out you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but it was just how you did it today. It's Wednesday. 4:30 on a Wednesday, babe. I'm sorry.
Damn, you made that cup of noodles so good. Bet the fuck up.
God damn, babe, how you put the onions in the fucking noodles.
Yeah.
Is that Frank's? I must beat the pussy up for the Frank's, babe. I put that shit on everything.
That's hilarious, bro. That's hilarious.
But she should be doing the same thing when you buy a fucking, when you make an investment and you get some 5 Ethereum. Ooh, babe, let me give you some head right now. You know what I'm saying?
You just made some money.
You just did 20 push-ups, babe. I know you do it all the time, but goddamn, today it looked good.
Telling you.
You know, enjoying each other.
I feel you, yeah, just enjoying each other. And that's facts. That's facts.
Motherfuckers don't know how to do that, and that's why.
But see, that's what I'm saying. It takes a lot. So
That's simple. It's simple. People just try to force chemistry. Chemistry can't be forced. It just has to be created. Everything can't. If it can't be fun, everything don't got to be fun. It's something about something that they bring it to the table and you bring it to the table. No matter how the table is No matter, everybody keeps saying shit about a catch. That's really the best thing. Yeah. What do y'all bring? What do we bringing to the table?
You're a catch.
Huh?
You're a catch.
Me? That's weird. Pause that. You know what I'm saying? Some people gonna bring liquor to the table. Some people gonna bring weed to the table. We're gonna skip by that. Like you didn't say that.
What? Who, me? That was weird. We're gonna pause that. Yo, that was awesome. All right. What else?
He's just gonna try to get back into the topic like that? Yeah.
I was trying to, but it was just funny, and your facial reaction was fucking hilarious. Like, you just looked at me like, bro, for real?
I had to have you repeat it like, what? Wait, what did you say? You know my ears is not that good.
You thought I wasn't gonna repeat it though?
No, I didn't know what you said.
Oh, I
But-
definitely repeated it.
But also I'm like the opposite of Daredevil. I can see, but I can't really hear. I'm Hair Devil.
Oh shit!
Hair Devil. I can't hear. I mean, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there gotta be something there
Helen Keller Devil.
that keeps y'all.
Wait a minute. She does Pamela. Huh?
No, I'm saying like in relationships,
Yeah, exactly.
but I don't know, man.
Lex like, nah, my bitch gotta beat me up sometimes. I need some toxic shit here and there. Bitch,
Like
throw,
that domestic violence hold me?
you
Yeah,
throw,
man, that shit sexy.
throw some warm rice on me. You feel me? Cause you mad.
Nah. Not even.
I'm gonna
that.
eat that shit in the middle of the air when you throw it at me, and then back slap you. Cause
I just want to show you this gonna vibe. Like, I look at it like this.
he lying, ladies. He wants you
Nah,
to
for
beat
real,
him
I
the
look
fuck
at it
up.
like this. I like my space. I'm an introvert. So there's times where I don't want to be around no one. I just want to be by myself.
I can feel that.
You get what I'm saying? As long as I was able to have that without the bitching and nagging. Like, I'm not asking all day, every day. You get what I'm saying? Like, I work, come home. I like to come home and just rock
Chill,
by myself.
settle down.
You know, I could come home, rock, shower, babe, I love you, boom. Go rock for like an hour for myself with no bothers. And then come and do what you want me to do. As long as I can get that, I'm good. And I feel like I could never get that.
In no situations.
No.
I do feel like, excuse me, I'm sorry, women, if y'all hate me
Because
for
they
this.
don't take it the way it needs to be taken.
It
Because
does.
early in the stage, they're like, oh, he don't want to fuck with me. He don't, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then I try to explain it like, yo, it's not even that. It's like, trust me, you probably one of the few other people that I hit up.
Right.
Like, if I'm hitting you up and I'm fucking with you, that's because I fucks with you. Other than that, I'm just keeping to myself.
Right.
So,
Because everybody got their own shit going on, so.
yeah. But nah, I've always been like that. Like, if I fucks with you, which I don't fuck with a lot of people, then I fucks with you.
I feel
And
like
I feel like my shorty has to be like that.
people
Like, she
think,
has to understand that, at least in the early age stages.
people
For sure,
think,
eventually, I feel like, but it never works out.
I was only going to say, people think that a relationship is like a hive mind. Like, once we're together, oh, we think the same. Like, no, we still have different aspirations.
Yes.
We still got different feelings.
And we're still two different people.
Right.
Like, I love your presence, but sometimes I want to be on my own. I want to do my own thing.
Right. But you sound like a loner.
Yeah.
Only, yeah, no, I mean, I respect that, but,
And then you think it'd be crazy because I got fucking 5 siblings.
no, for real though. Do you think you'll ever have a serious relationship
In the future.
with that loner mentality that you have right now?
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to be a yes.
Loner forever, but you may.
I probably won't have a
Sometimes I'd be like, damn, because I don't have kids, so I'd be like, shit, I'm getting older. But that shouldn't be the
think
reason,
that's
you
what
feel me?
also-
But that
I think that's one of the things that also made me a little more relaxed about that whole situation, though. I feel like if I was like you, I'll be stressing.
I ain't
Or I'll be
stressed.
feeling like, not stressing, but I'll be like, damn, maybe I do need to find me someone. But I have my son, so it's like I got my son I'm good.
I mean, for me, like, I mean, where I'm at, like, I don't have kids, but I'm also like, shit, you know, I got a fam, I got my, you know, my peoples, but
It's different though when it's yours.
yeah, for sure.
It is different.
But I mean, I'm, you know, at the same time, like the same way, like, you know, I'm still a man who doesn't have kids, so that, you know, post kids, that mentality is different. Pre kids, you like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about that, like, you know what I'm saying, like, because. You know, no, you don't, because you so far from it. You don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Nah, because I'm saying, like,
It's beautiful, though.
nah, like, because I don't really, like, I maybe.
Both sides is beautiful. Because I admire my friends that that have kids. But as a friend that doesn't have kids, I'm like, I also don't admire that. You know, I know I admire it, but what's the opposite? Like, I don't.
It's not something you don't have no obligation.
Right, but also that's not what I was looking for.
But that's
you're
what
right.
it is.
Yeah,
because once you have a kid, you are obligated to that person for the rest of your life.
I agree.
Simple as that. I don't care what anyone says. Like, I would never turn my back on my kid, even if he's like 40 something.
That, I mean, for me, that's no question either.
You get what I'm saying? So,
But I would love that feeling. That's an amazing, you know. But also, like, as a man who doesn't have kids, I'm also like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like you don't even know what I'm talking about. It's so foreign to you.
it is.
It's so foreign.
Because before Nate, it was a different ball game.
Life was different.
Yeah, everything was different. I didn't have to feel like I had to work as hard, and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
I mean, but I've always.
But my plus to it is, I felt like everybody feels like they got their little calling. I felt like
being a father was your calling.
That was mine.
That's a lot of niggas. No, I'm making a joke.
But it's the truth though.
No.
And I say that because a lot of people don't know, to be honest, like with me, I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do.
Word.
I didn't know what was my purpose.
And
then my son was born.
That's what I was telling everybody when we were young. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, niggas go to college for what? Niggas don't go to college for what? What are you doing? I'm like, we in school right now. You don't.
That's how I was. Even like in school as a teenager, I was like that. I was just like, what's all this for? What's the purpose of this?
No, I understand what the purpose of it was. The purpose was just to have us educated on certain shit, but not the right shit. They was teaching us how to do shit. They was teaching us how to do all of this shit to be able to work well. You know, but it's like, what about putting your money to the right place as well? You know what I'm saying? What about making money? You know, and I don't think a lot of people, you know, at the time when we were younger, that was just my mentality. Like, bro, we not gonna be able to not work forever, bro. And it's always the next level to shit. And I think that, you know, I always had that. So that's why even now, I think that's why I probably don't, as the younger, you know, even with my younger friend and as the older friend and the younger, for some of my younger friends got kids, older friends have kids, and I still don't. And, you know, the conversations we were having, we would be talking, I'm sitting down, niggas like, yo, but these bitches though. And I'm like, yo, let's get this fucking money. And niggas like, but these bitches though. The bitches gonna come when the money here. But these bitches though. I got $5 on gas right now, that's money. And I'm like, no, bro, that's not what it is. Like, and like, you know, looking at all my boys who, you know, that's where they mission or that's where they head was at, they all do have kids. And it's like, you don't, not necessarily say everybody's chasing pussy or whatever the case may be, but when you don't have a mission, or you didn't have, like, I didn't have a direct mission. I just knew my mission was getting money. Once I found a directive to a lot of my paths, I feel like they worked out successfully. When it came to having children, it just wasn't something I was like trying to do. Like, I literally was going the other way, you know, like, I don't know about this. Looking at, you know, being a godfather at 15, you know what I'm saying?
I
like,
definitely wanted a kid.
Being a godfather at 15, I was like, nah, I'm good.
I don't know when it was gonna happen, but
I wanted kids too, but then I was like, I want to get this bread too first. I want to make sure my credit gonna be outstanding.
Well, that's one thing I tell a lot of people though, because that's one thing a lot of people say. They want to be financially stable, bro. You not when you have a fucking kid.
You're not gonna be financially stable.
I know.
Some people are.
You'll be financially, you be set off. That don't mean you won't be stable.
Financially prepared. Financially stable is something you're gonna have to do with or without kids. Being financially stable is something that should be a consistent throughout your life. Now, once you do that and then you have kids, you're gonna be financially prepared. Now, there might cause for you to have to make more money or you have to do more things. You have to get a bigger crib, but financially being stable allows you to do that. I think, like you said, like there's no preparation. There's still no preparation for having a kid, even if you have the money.
Yeah.
Like that's not gonna
That's
change.
what I was
Yeah,
trying to say.
it don't. There's no money that can purchase preparation for that type of shit. There's nothing.
For raising a
That
kid.
that smell, that doo doo, that every 2 hour wake up, bro.
That's where he comes at first. The doo doo, the
Bruh,
dirty diapers.
newborn doo doo is like one of the worst shits ever, bro. Like we could, once kids stop drinking that little milk and cereal and milk, bro. That's when life is so much better because it's solid doo doo. You could just wrap the diaper up and take it out. You don't gotta, But I don't have kids, so I don't really know. I can't empathize. It wasn't like daily life for me.
Wasn't his thing.
Nah, that's rough,
Man.
nigga. That throw up looking shit,
Yeah, it's horrible.
right?
It is what it is.
You look at Nate and you remember them days. You like, yeah, I'm glad you older now. I don't know if I could do this again.
Oh man, who you tell?
Exactly.
Nah, I gotta make sure he wipe his ass. If not, I'm cleaning fucking skin marks off of no underwears. And
Kids and these fucking nah, son. That's that. Listen, bro, you're not leaving this bathroom till you goddamn make sure there's no doo doo on you. But hey, you gotta wipe the towel. You better use the paper towel until you. I don't care how much paper towel you use. You better use it until you don't see no more dark coming from your butt.
Yo, bro, that should be killing me, bro. I'm like, yo, Nate, why you do this to me? What, Daddy? I didn't do anything. Wipe your ass. But
Rough ass shit, bro.
they live daily.
Yeah. But yeah, nah, like
The fuck is this?
I'm still trying to figure out the statement I was trying to say. You
18198
you don't know.
2914409.
There's no explanation for the life of not having kids. Like y'all, I appreciate all my friends who said they wouldn't take it back for the world. I appreciate y'all. I won't take this time back that I enjoyed without kids for the world. I got to watch. I got to be a great uncle. I got to learn what to do and what not to do. I got to learn that there's no preparation for this shit. I got a lot of notes, so I just kept it the fuck rocking. Pull out game is on 1,000. 1,000.
You think so?
I know so.
Mm-hmm.
I know so.
Mm-hmm.
I almost had a child when I was like 15, 16. It was serious too. So
He said almost.
few times. I mean, to be honest, since we talking about it, but I ain't one of them people to be all emotional about shit like that.
Having kids and shit?
And I was a kid. No, not having kids. I was a kid when a shorty had a miscarriage. So like for me, it was like I didn't know how I feel. She probably felt the type of way, like yo, this could have been. And I'm like, well, shucks. Like I don't know how to.
He didn't know how to deal with sympathizing with her. So
I know how to sympathize with her, like, but also I can't empathize. Like I lost but also like it was serious, and I could be incorrect on my information because I'm not gonna say who it is. I'm not gonna speak on the situation, but I could be incorrect. We probably need to cut this out, but that's real shit. But
we get to juicy shit.
Nah, shit be happening. You feel me? So juicy shit. Yeah, we got some juicy shit, huh? Cold-hearted motherfucker over here,
Yeah, you put
Batman.
me on blast.
Bruce motherfucking Wayne over here.
Man, I'm not cold-hearted. I am not cold-hearted. I'm just not into the whole relationship. Dealing with bullshit. I don't know. I don't mind it. It's just I gotta find someone. Someone I feel like, it is worth my time.
Yo, I feel like, I don't know, because there's a lot of women I wouldn't mind spending a lot of time with, but then it's also like, there's a lot of women that won't mind giving you your time, so I don't see how it's that hard, you know. That's where I be confused at.
Me is more of just me. That's what I said.
But also there's some women that's very, very unfaithful, you feel me? So you gotta watch for that. But as long as you know there's the red flags is there, and if you still, my thing that
like, oh girl, we talk about, she was a good girl too, bro. She was just about to finish school at all her old shit.
Yeah,
all that. Like, yo, she was good.
But we already know it's you though. We know it's you.
That's what I'm saying. Though.
Yeah.
But like, even after like now, I would say it like that.
That's why I was asking, why is it you? How is it you?
I
Why?
would have mine, you know, but
I'm tired. I'm tired. Take out the garbage, Mom. I'm tired. I don't know. You know?
no, I don't know.
Yeah, you do know. You cold. Like you said earlier, you tired.
Maybe that's
You're not up for that. You're not up for that.
So when she was just like, oh, fuck him, I was like, yeah, I guess she won't fuck with me no more. But nah, she was a good girl though. And something could have been there. I definitely say that. Something could have been there.
Somebody told me I like crazy women.
I don't know. I don't know if your ex was crazy or not. She was always nice. To me, at least.
We not gonna have that debate about her, cause she was very nice.
See, that's what I was saying. She was nice.
She was very nice.
Nice to me.
I don't know.
So you can't say you like crazy women if not all of them are crazy.
Well, you going with what you said, brother. I'm fine with that. Somebody just told me that, and I'll just take your advice. Let me see. Let's get us another
Try to
time.
switch up the subject. Oh, hell nah. Okay, so this is what we're doing now. Y'all see this?
Yeah, for
Y'all
sure.
see this? Look at it. Don't get like me, bro. Don't get cold-hearted.
I've already been there.
Nah, no, you wasn't.
You crazy as hell.
No, you wasn't.
You are crazy.
You
You're
might-
trying to be. You trying to be messy. That's I can see it right now. Don't get like me, bro. Don't get like me.
Shit.
I was worse than you, bro. Trust me.
Just closing it out.
All right, do you
Like,
think?
that's it, y'all. We appreciate y'all listening to our ignorant ideas. Some of them are genius. Some of them are ignorant. Cause you know KY over here, cold-hearted as fuck.
Oh man, you know me. Gang.
Nah, but definitely. Thanks for stopping
Nah, you
by.
gotta do this over again, bro. I'm putting the fonto up. Start over. Start over. I just realized I got the fonto on my hand. I'm putting this shit up. Nah, you run it back. You want to close it
Alright,
out?
that's
Close
it,
it out,
y'all.
baby. Run it back. All right. 3, 2, 1.
That's it, y'all. We out of here, ignorant geniuses. Y'all have a good one. God, I fucked up again.
You didn't even say your little messy shit you was
I
gonna
didn't
say.
want to. I didn't want to because you ruined it the first time.
You should have did it again.
Man, we
All
out of
right.
here, bro.
No.
We outta here.
No.
Hit the
One more time.
notification
One more
button.
time. One more time.
Hit the like, subscribe.
You can do it. You can do
Ignorant
it.
geniuses. We out. Let's go.
Lex, no. You can really do it.